first of all, introductions. Good morning, I'm Adrian. I'll be your, hang on, just me. Okay. Okay, I hope it works now. So I'm trying to record myself because we're trying to put pre-recorded classes onto the VFM. So the last round, so I'm going to manage to record everybody, so I didn't put that out, so it doesn't work. So hopefully this time I only record my face. If not, it's going to be another failure. Okay, so don't worry. I'm trying to record myself, so none of you are being recorded in this session. Okay, and again, I'm Adrian. So welcome to Yoga Fit. So today, so we will vary the team according to week, according to every week. So this week we're going to work a lot more on our arm strength. Today will be a lot of chaturangas. So be careful of your wrist. We're going to explore a tripod headstand. So if you know how to do it, then we will go through the technique. If you don't know already how to do it, we will go through the basics. So there's something for everybody to do today. And also these are the steps that you're able to do if you want to do your own practice. Okay, with that said, since everybody is sitting comfortably, let's come to our mat. Okay, and we begin in a simple crossing position. Okay, so we center our body and mind first, because later on, as the postures get more difficult, we will come back to the breathing and that you're doing now to calm the body and mind down. Because a lot of times when things are difficult, even like life or stress, then we can use this moment to remember the breathing and the calmness that we feel. So just take a moment, especially for the FMCO. Let's all calm ourselves down. So from here, let's sit upright. And then make sure that your seat bones are firmly grounded on the mat comfortably. Place your palms on your knees. Then from here, gently close your eyes, relax the shoulders. And let's take a deep breath. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. And continue at this pace. Now, as you inhale, just visualize the breath flowing down your throat, filling up your lungs completely. And as you gently exhale, just feel the joints start to loosen up. Shoulders start to relax. Inhale and feel the spine slowly start to lengthen upwards. You're sitting more upright. As you exhale, you just feel the breathing is slowing down. Shoulders relaxing, mind's relaxing. Inhale, let the breath flow all the way to your fingers and toes, re-energizing your body. And as you gently exhale, you can feel times just slowing down. And you're suddenly in this nice little silent bubble of your own. And you can feel the breathing starting to get a little bit slower. The heart rate starting to calm down. Your mind starting to become calm. And we're just in this nice silent bubble of our own where everything is slowing down. And all the worries and stress is just flowing away from ourselves. And we're just parking it outside our bubble. And letting this hour be just for ourselves and for our practice. And this is something that you can come back to any time of the day whenever you feel that there's too much pressure, too much stress. Just take a moment for yourself. Remember this moment. Remember your nice little silent bubble. 2 more deep breath. And 1 more breath. And from here, let's just gently open our eyes and bring our awareness back into our own private space. Now feeling just a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed in our nice little bubble. And let's begin with a little bit of warm-up for our whole body as well. So let's stretch our fingers up to the sky, extending the hands up. Now as we exhale, just stretch the whole body forwards, reaching the fingers down to the ground, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders, and then gently feel that nice stretch into the lower back, especially if you just woken up, whole body is stiff. Now, as you exhale, just gently walk the fingers forwards a little more, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders, keeping the hip bones grounded on the back. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now, from here, with the palms on the ground, just lift the head, look forwards, and then we roll the hip forwards and come into a nice all-4 position. So we make sure that our shoulders are directly over our wrists, hip over the knees, and let's spend a few moments to warm our spine up. So as we inhale, let's arch the spine, so the hips pushing up to the sky, chest facing forwards, our gaze is directly forwards. As we gently exhale, let's suck in the belly, round the spine, stretch the shoulders, tuck the chin in. Let's do 4 more of these. Inhale and gently arch the spine. Exhale and gently round the spine. So in the middle of the spine, we're pushing up to the sky, getting that nice stretch in the body. Inhale, slowly let the rib cage expand, arch the spine. Exhale and gently round the spine. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and arch. Exhale and gently round the spine. Last one. Inhale, arch. Exhale, gently round the spine. And inhale back to center. Now from here, we're going to warm our balance up. So let's extend the right hand forwards. Extend the left leg back. So we're in a nice long position. Make sure the hips are square, chest facing the ground. We're looking straight to our right hand. Hold here for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Then from here, the right hand down, the left knee down. Then we're going to switch the other side. Left hand forwards, extend the right leg back. Making sure to keep the hips squared. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the left hand down, right knee down. Now from here, we're going to go back into a nice downward facing dog, and we're going to take our time with this. So we tuck in the toes, lift the knees 2 inches off the ground first, hold here for 1 breath. Now slowly straighten the neck and push the hip back. So we are initiating from our hip to pull back so that we can relax our shoulder blades. Now let's deepen the posture. Bend your both knees so the both knees are bent, and then we stretch the shoulders back. So from here, your shoulder, we stretch it back as far as you can. Then we slowly straighten the legs and reach the heels towards the ground. Then you feel, very deep stretch now. Okay, let's hold this for 2 breaths. Hold this for 1 more breath. Now, bend the 2 knees again. Let's do this 2 more times. Stretch the shoulder back. Now, straighten the legs again. Reach the heels to the ground. Keep pushing up to the sky. Now you should feel even more comfortable. Okay, let's hold this for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. 1 more time. Bend the 2 knees. Stretch the shoulders back all the way and reach the heels to the ground for the last time. Now you can feel the whole body now is feeling so nice and relaxed and stretched. 1 more deep breath. Now let's walk our feet all the way to the front. So we're just gently walking. It's okay to bend the knees. Just walk the feet all the way to the front. Relax the neck and shoulders. Just let the whole body hang down for 2 breaths. Feeling gentle and relaxed. 1 more breath. Now place your palms on your shins. As you inhale, gently roll the whole body up. So now we're back up to standing. And then we stretch the hands out, interlace the fingers, push the palms straight up. So we're just in this nice long alignment. The arm is next to the ear. We're looking straight forwards, exactly like how you're stretching yourself when you wake up in the morning. So we just want that long stretch through the spine and the shoulders. 1 more breath. And as we exhale, let's bring the hands to the heart center. We'll start with about 3 rounds of sun salutations to gently warm our body up for the practice ahead. So from here, inhale, let's stretch the hands out, lift the chest. Let's spend a little bit more time here to lengthen the whole body. So inhale, lift the chest up. So remember the fingers up. Fingers, not rubber fingers like this. So fingers, you extend out, like you're trying to stretch your fingers up to the sky. And then we're slowly lifting our chest up. We take a little bit longer because this is our first standing stretch. As we exhale, we bend the knees, then the hip first are here. We sit back. So sit onto like a chair. Sit back onto a chair, lift the chest, look forwards like you're watching TV, stretch the hands up. So still energy through the fingers. We stay here for 2 breaths to warm the thighs up. 1 more breath. As we exhale, slowly push the hip back and up, straighten the legs, reach the fingers to the ground, relax your neck and shoulders. Stay here for 2 breaths, just to let the body relax first. 1 more breath. Now, right leg step back, 1 big step. Right thigh stretch to the back. So we want to stretch our hip flexors next. Lift the chest, look forward. So whole body being stretched. 1 more breath. Now, right hand on the ground in line with the left foot. Turn the chest, open it up, stretch the left hand up to the sky. The right thigh is still pushing back. Left fingers trying to reach the ceiling. 1 more breath. Left hand stretch to the front. Arm next to the ear. Now, as you inhale, turn the chest, look up to the sky. So now we're getting the full length through the spine. Getting a nice twist into the spine as well. 1 more breath. Exhale, left hand down. Left leg step back, downward facing dog. And let's deepen this 1 more time, exactly like just now. Bend the 2 knees. So bend as much as you need to. Extend the shoulders back. Then we straighten the legs again. So you're going to feel very comfortable downward dog. 1 more breath. Now gently we drop the knees onto the ground, so slowly. And then we're going to arch the spine. Remember, just how we did the cat and cow. So we arch the spine, lift the chin up, and then slowly we drop the chest in front of the hands. So the chest go in front of the hands. We're still looking forwards. Inhale, slide up. Cobra. No need to come up so high yet. Be careful of the lower back. Tuck in the toes. Come back to plank first. Okay, so we lift the hip up. So activating our core muscles. Push back, downward facing dog. And let's slowly walk forwards. First round, we walk forwards gently. Yeah? So we walk. As we walk, we're also warming up our hip. Bend the knees, relax the neck and shoulders. Hands on the shin. Inhale, slowly roll the body up until the body is straight first. Then only we raise the hands up. Then we extend the fingers to lift the chest. So everything we take our time, step by step. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Now we do the left hand side. So you stay where you are. I show you the left hand side. From here, inhale, stretch the hands up. Exhale, sit back. So the hip first. So we sit onto the chair, lift the chest, look in front, then only stretch the hands up. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Exhale, push the hips back, relax the neck and shoulders. Let's take 1 breath here. Now, left leg, 1 big step to the back. Left thigh stretch to the back. Chest lift forwards. Lengthen the whole body. Stay here for 2 breaths. Keep stretching the left thigh to the back. 1 more breath. Left hand on the ground. Open up the chest. Reach the right hand up to the sky. 2 breaths here. 1 more breath. Right hand extend to the front, next to the ear. Turn the chest, look up to the sky. So we're giving our spine a nice twist. Loosen up everything first. 1 more breath. Right hand down, right leg step back, downward facing dog. And let's stretch our shoulders again. So bend the 2 knees. Extend the shoulders to the back. Straighten the leg. Okay, let's give our body a good stretch. 1 more breath. Now, slowly, knee down to the ground. Point the toes to the back. Arch the spine. Lift the chin up. And let's drop the chest down to the ground here. Chest down. Inhale. Chest up, cobra. Remember, squeeze the elbows into the rib cage. Lengthen the neck away from the shoulders. 1 more breath. Tuck in the toes. Lift the hip up. Come back to plank first. Then we go back downward facing dog. Nice job. Okay, now from here, let's walk. Slowly we walk. Walk, 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 walk all the way to the front. Hands on the shin. Inhale, we roll the whole body up. Stretch the hands up. Remember, energy to the fingers. Lengthen the whole body upwards. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Very nice. Now on the second round, we are going to step back. So just now we are in a low lunge. Now we're going to step back into a warrior 1. So then we get our legs involved. Okay? So front of the mat, make sure that your toes are pointing straight forwards. So when we stand into mountain pose, don't let your toes point out. Don't let can see okay. Don't let your toes point out like that. This one is a Charlie Chaplin pose. So point forwards. Yogi or stand like that one. Okay, now hands to the heart center. Inhale, stretch the hands out, lift the chest. Okay, let's get it going. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. And stay here for 5, 4, warm the thighs up, 3, 2, 1. Push the hip back, fingers to the ground. From here, right leg, one big step, warrior 1. So warrior 1, remember the back heel is on the ground, back leg is straight. So make sure this leg is straight, cannot bend. We bend the front knee only, knee over the ankle. Turn the hip forward, so hands on your hip. Turn the hip forwards, chest face forwards. Lift the head up, stretch the hand up, okay? Now let's deepen the posture. Inhale, lift the chest. Extend fingers up, energy to the fingers. Exhale, front knee. Drop as low as you can. And let's hold here, warrior 1 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The right hand rotate to the right. At the back of the thigh, lift the chest higher. Right hand go lower, front knee lower more. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Then we bring the 2 hands, star pose. Then we're going to go into our warrior 2. Okay, so the back foot now you turn to 90 degrees. If it's not already 90 degrees, now we put 90 degrees and then we bend the front leg down, warrior 2. Okay, so we lean the body back, lower the front knee more, look to the front hand, warrior 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we add in triangle pose. So straighten the front leg. The left hand come down on the shin. Easy one first. Left hand on the shin. So we use this hand to push our chest open. Open up the hip. So we want to stretch our body. Reach the right hand up. So use your left hand to push against your leg. So you're able to open up the body. Keep stretching the right hand up. So we use this to open up the chest, shoulders, and the hip. One more breath. Now we extend the right hand to the front. Extended triangle. So this hand come here next to the ear. This finger stretch forward. Now this hand reach down to the ground more. Turn the hip more. Now you feel deeper stretch. Whole body is stretching out. One more breath. Good. Bend the front knee. 2 hands on the ground. We step back to downward dog. And then one more stretch up. Bend the 2 knees. Extend the shoulders to the back. Straighten the legs again. Reach the heels to the ground. Let's take a time here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now we come to our first plank. Inhale. Come forward to plank. Okay, today is going to be quite important. So let's warm up our plank. So make sure that the whole palms on the ground. Fingers spread wide open. Shoulder push up to the sky. Thighs extend to the back. Let's hold here for longer. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Good. Knee down to the ground. Point the toes. Arch the spine, look forwards. Now we drop knee, chest, chin down. Inhale, come up, cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Extend the neck away from the shoulders. Tuck in the toes. Go back. Downward facing dog. Now the whole body is warming up. Then we open up our hip 1 time. Right leg up, 3 leg downward dog. Bend the right knee. Open up the hip to the right hand side. Extend the shoulders back. Open up the hip more. Hold here for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Right foot, 1 big step forwards. In between the 2 hands, look in front. Lean the body forwards. So you see my body, I'm leaning forwards so that my left leg is very light. Exhale, fingers to the ground, relax the neck and shoulders. Hands on the shin. Inhale, we roll the body up. Whole body straight, extend the hands up. Lengthen the whole body upwards. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Now let's do the left hand side. Then we are very warm already. Inhale, stretch the hands up, lift the chest. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. For 5, 4, warming up our thighs. 2, 1. Exhale, push the hips back, fingers to the ground. Left leg, 1 big step back into warrior 1. So remember, warrior 1 now, back heel on the ground, back leg straight. Bend the front knee in line with the ankle. Turn the hip to the front. Inhale, chest up, extend fingers up. Now we deepen the posture. Inhale, chest up higher. Exhale, front leg as low as you can. Warrior 1 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand rotate to the back. Place on the back of the leg. Lift the chest higher. Front knee lower more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now inhale, straighten the front leg. We bring both the hands to star position. And then remember, now we're going to go warrior 2. So warrior 2, the back foot is 90 degrees. Back leg straight. Then we bend the front knee in line with the ankle. Then Let's deepen the posture. Lean the body back. So don't lean forward side. The weight has to be at the back foot. Then we lower the front knee as much as you can. Look to your front hand. 1 or 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we straighten the front leg. Start position. Now the right hand up. Right hand come down onto the shin. So you're holding securely. You use this hand to push the chest open. Push the hip open. Reach the left hand up. Okay, let's stretch our body so everything is straight and extended. 1 more breath. Okay, now the top hand extend to the front. From here, we bring to the front. Arm next to the ear. The bottom hand reach down to the ground more. So we're stretching our body even more. Now, turn the chest up to the sky. Everything is stretching now. 1 more breath. Now, bend the front knee. 2 hands to the ground. Step the right leg back. Downward facing dog. And let's extend the stretch. Bend the 2 knees. Extend the shoulders back. Straighten the legs again. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Let's come back to our plank. Inhale, come forward to plank. Let's hold this again. Strong plank, shoulders engaged, thighs push to the back. 2 more breaths. Almost there. 1 more breath. Knee down to the ground. Point the toes back. Arch the spine. Knee, chest, chin down. Inhale, slide up, cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Extend the neck away from the shoulders. Tuck in the toes. Go back. Downward facing dog. Stretching the shoulders back. Now, left leg up. 3 leg downward dog. Bend the left knee. Open up the hip to the left hand side. Give the hip a very nice stretch. Open it up. 1 more breath. Left leg forwards. Right leg forwards. Exhale, fold. Relax the neck and shoulders. Hands on the shin. Inhale. We roll the whole body up. Stretch the hands out. Lengthen the whole spine. Exhale. Hands to your heart center. And let's do 1 more last round. So on the last round, it's going to be a repeat of what we just said, but faster. Okay, so that you're already familiar with the moves, we can move at faster pace so we don't confuse you with too many funny movements. Okay, let's try again. Then we take a short break. From here, check your feet, make sure pointing forwards. Hands to the heart center. Okay, let's begin. Inhale, hands up to the sky, lengthen the whole spine upwards. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. Hold here for 1 deep breath. As we exhale, push the hips back, fingers to the ground, relax the neck and shoulders. Warrior 1, so step the right leg back, warrior 1. Check your feet, back leg straight, lift the chest up. Lower the front knee as much as you can. Hold for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Right hand to the back of the thigh, lift the chest higher. Front knee lower back down more. Hold for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Now straighten the front leg. Bring the hands up, star pose, and let's go down to warrior 2. So adjust your back foot 90 degrees. Lower the front knee as much as you can. Body bring back. And warrior 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the front leg. The left hand come down on the shin. Open up the chest and the hip. Stretch the hand up. Triangle. Hold for 2 breaths. Hold for 1 breath. Now the hand to the front. Now remember, hand to the front. Extended triangle. The left hand go down to the ground. Turn the chest. Stretch out the whole body. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now bend the front knee. 2 hands on the ground. Step back into a nice downward facing dog. Bend the 2 knees. Extend the shoulders back. Straighten the legs again. Stay here for 2 breaths. Stretch out the whole body first. 1 more breath. Now inhale, come forward to plank. Now our first side plank. We're going to do the right hand now. Inhale, right hand up. 2 legs straight. Right hand up, side plank. Lift the hip higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Knee down to the ground. Arch the spine. Knee, chest, chin down. Inhale, come up. Cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Look forwards. Tuck in the toes. We go back. Downward facing dog. Stretch the hip 1 more time. Right leg up. Bend the right knee. Open up the hip. Okay, very nice. 1 more breath. Right foot step forwards. Left foot step forwards. Exhale, fold. Relax the neck and shoulders. Hands on the shin. Inhale, roll the body up. Stretch the hands out to the sky. Lift the chest. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's do the left hand side. Then we take a short break. Inhale. Lengthen the whole body outwards. Extend the fingers. Exhale, sit back. Chair pose. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, push the hips back, fingers to the ground. Left leg, one big step, warrior, one. Heel on the ground, back leg straight, bend the front knee, lift the chest, extend the hands up. Deepen the posture, chest higher, front knee lower, hold for 2 breaths. Hold for 1 more breath. Left hand to the back of the thigh, lift the chest higher, front knee go lower, reverse warrior, hold for 2 breaths. Hold for 1 more breath. Now straighten the front leg, bring the 2 hands up, star pose, and then adjust the back foot. So back foot, 90 degrees L shape. Then we bend the front knee as low as you can go. The body, bring back, don't lean forwards, bring back the body. Look to the front hand, warrior 2, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the front leg. The right hand down on the shin. Use the right hand, open up the chest, left hand up, triangle pose. Hold for 2 breaths. Hold for 1 more breath. Good. Now, the left hand, extend to the front. Now, reach the right hand down lower, extend the triangle, turn the chest. Hold for 2 breaths. Whole body stretch. 1 more breath. Bend the front knee. 2 hands on the ground. Step back to plank. Okay, now we go to our left hand outside plank. From here, left hand up, side plank. 2 legs strong. Lift the hip higher. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down. Knee down to the ground. Arch the spine. Lift the chin up. Knee, chest, chin. Inhale. Slide up. Cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen the neck away from the shoulders. Tuck in the toes. Go back. Downward facing dog. So let's stretch our shoulder again. Bend the 2 knees. Stretch the shoulder back. Straighten the legs again. Left leg up. 3 leg downward dog. Bend the left knee. Open up the hip to the left hand side. Hold here. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Come back to downward dog. Knee down to the ground. Go back to child's pose. Should be nice and warm by now. 1 more deep breath. Now slowly roll up to knee leg. Okay, let's take a 1 minute break here. So you can grab a sip of water, wipe your mat down, and wipe your sweat. And then we're gonna come back into our shoulder practice. Okay, so see you back shortly. Okay, so how is everybody doing this morning? Hang on, just let me adjust everybody here. Okay, I'm talking, that's good. So, okay, now on the second part, we're going to start warming up our shoulder muscles by doing a little bit of half chaturanga. Because when we do things like tripod headstand and all that, we are going to need 2 things. One is shoulder strength. It's everything on the shoulder. Shoulder stability, that will protect the neck as well. So first of all, let's warm the shoulders up. We come into all 4. Now, at any time you take care of your wrist up, if any time it hurts, you take a break, and then you just interlace the fingers and roll it around. Okay, so don't worry, we take a lot of breaks, we go slowly, so that if you want to practice on your own, also you know the steps to do it. Okay, so first come to all 4 position. We make sure that our hands are not wider than the shoulder. We bring it shoulder width apart. Okay, so not too close, not too far apart, just ngam the shoulder. Okay, then we spread the fingers and make sure the whole palm is on the ground. Next, you do a light cat pose. Remember in the beginning, we did the cat pose like that. Now you do a little bit cat pose, but if you keep looking in front, then you feel like here engaged already. So this will hold the body up. Okay, then now we practice. Then we're going to do a half push-up. So you look in front. Then I want my chest go in front. So bend the elbow, chest go in front. You see my arms are squeezing in. I squeeze my armpits in. Don't go so low until here. Little bit enough. Then we come up back to straight. So we're using our abdominals to bring it up. Okay, let's practice together. I will lead you through together. All 4 positions, look in front. Bend the elbow, drop the chest a little bit enough. Now you do the cat pose. So like cat pose, pull the body back up until your arms straight. Okay, again, go down halfway. Do the cat pose, pull the body up. Make sure your toes are grounded on the mat. Don't let the feet come out like that. You will want to fall in front. Press the feet down. That's the anchor. Let's do 3 more together. Look in front. Bend the elbow. Chest go forward halfway. Now, use the cat pose. Pull yourself back up. Then you feel the arm is very light. 2 more together. Look forward. Chest go down halfway. Do the cat pose. Pull yourself up. Good. Last one together. Chest down halfway. Do the cat pose. Come back up to straight. Sit back to child's pose. Okay. 2 more breath. 1 more breath. Inhale. Come back up. Okay. Now, for the next 1 minute, do the same thing. Okay. And then let me see you do. I will guide you along the way. So same thing. This is what you do now while you practice. All 4. We go halfway. Then you do the cat pose. Come back up. Okay. Come. Let's do. Hi, Wendy. Morning. Okay. Count down, everybody. 1 minute. Chop, chop. Yes. Good. Look in front. So look in front. Bend the elbow. Chest go forward. Just halfway will do. And then use the cat pose to pull the whole body up so that you're not pushing with the arms. Because if from here, you're just pushing up, you feel very tired already, you know. So you need to use the abdominals to help pull you up. Then you'll find that the arms, all it's doing is just straightening out. Make things easy for yourself. Okay, Emily, let's go. Chest go. No, too low, Emily. Too low. Okay, so we don't want a knee chest chin. Don't go too low, because from Chaturanga, if you got knees up, we only want to come down halfway. Okay, so don't overstress yourself. Up to here, halfway maximum, then come back up. Let's get the coming up technique correct. Okay, good, Chowhei. And stand. Yes, use the stomach. Cat pose. Use your. Yes, very nice. Sunita again. Okay, so Sunita, try to maintain the plank. So remember, when I go down halfway, my upper body is doing a plank. It's like doing a plank. So same, doing a plank. So we don't bend here, we don't bend here. We just keep the plank, just elbow bend only. Make things easy for yourself. Go down, it's just plank. Use the stomach, pull you up. You see, my movement is very small one. I move very little on the body. Okay, so don't do all the fancy, come down here, bend up here. I don't need to do that. We just do as minimal movement. All the movement is just bend elbow, straighten. Bend elbow, straighten. Just the chest go forward and back. So you see, all I'm doing is my chest go forward, my chest come back. My chest go forward, my chest come back. Okay, and okay, go back to child's pose. Okay, take a break. Very nice. Okay, breathe. Child's pose. Let's spend about 20 seconds here just to recover the energy. And then at the same time, stretch the hands out, stretch out the shoulders. Just use a lot of shoulder strength. Okay, 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Okay, now from here, let's roll back up to kneeling position like me. So kneeling position, point the toes back, sit back onto your heels. If you find this is uncomfortable for you, you can take a towel or pillow and put under your ankle, or if really still uncomfortable, you can always tuck your toes in. Okay, because all we're going to do is work on our wrist. So we stretch our ankles out, interlace the hands, interlace the fingers, elbows together. Let's rotate our wrist. Get some circulation back in case that, you know, for a lot of you that's starting out, sometimes this one, okay, change direction. For you that's starting out, can be a little bit strenuous on the wrist, okay, and then shake it up. Okay. Now we stretch the wrist out. Stretch the wrist out. You make a fist, you make a very tight fist, and then just roll the wrist around. So we're stretching out our tendons. So don't worry, you know, as you keep doing and then reverse direction, your wrist will get stronger. Okay, now we're going to stretch the shoulders out, because when we want to do any like headstands, tripod headstands and all that, what we actually need is the arm, right? If the shoulder is very tight, your arm come until here, it's going to be very challenging to do that. So what we want is to practice to get our arm over here so that we get this nice straight line. Then only can do any inversion. So this is what we're going to work on. So let's come back to our all-four position. Okay, all-four position. So back to here, you're very familiar with this already. Then our elbows come down to the ground. Okay, so what we want to make sure is the elbows are still in line with the shoulder. So the easy way to do it, okay, let me move this out of the way. So Okay, so the easy way to do it is once the elbows are down to the ground, you grab your opposite arm. So not touch your knee, you grab, you make sure you can grab it fully. Then once you can grab it, you see, once I grab my shoulders, my elbows are in line with my shoulders. And then we place the palms on the ground. So you see my hands are, it's not like that. It's like I open up and press my palm down. So the hands lock the elbows in. Because when you want to do any immersion on the elbow, if you don't lock your hands down, it's going to slide as it come up. Now, when it slides, you tend to tear the skin. So people do a lot of picture of my Yorasana forearm stand. They tend to tear the skin off your elbow. That is very painful. Okay, so elbow down, press the palms down. Now we lift the legs up like a downward dog. Knees off the ground. So you see my knees, I lift the knees up and push the hip back like downward dog. Okay, so what I want now is, I want to get my head away from the mat, and then I want to push my chest. My chest, I push towards my feet. Push, so the shoulders are stretching. Now, I walk my feet in as much as I can. Push the chest towards the feet more. Walk the feet in more. Hip push up to the sky. The head away from the mat, dolphin. Okay, hold here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, knee down to the ground. Go back to child's pose. Good job. Okay, now this one, just now that one is testing. Then we're going to do 2 more rounds together so that you can get used to the feeling. So each round will get longer. So on your own, when you practice, you want to do inversions. This is the basic move that you must master. You must be able to do this, hold this comfortably for at least 1 minute. Because if you want to cover any inversion, by the time you worry the leg all come out, everything, I tell you 1 minute gone already. So if you don't have the shoulder strength, you feel that you'll always be wobbling. Okay, let's try again. Come back to all 4 positions. Okay, when knee, elbow, okay. Okay, hands down. Now, elbow down. So remember, check the elbow. So you grab the opposite arm. Make sure the elbow, okay, in line with the shoulder. Then we press the palm down. See my whole palm with the fingers spread open, press down. Now, tuck in your toes. See the back, toes tuck in. Lift the knee off. Straighten the leg. So we push the chest towards the feet. Head is off the mat. Then we start walking the feet slowly in. You try to keep the legs as straight as you can. The hip push up to the sky. Shoulder keep pushing back. Okay, and then walk in more. Chest push towards the feet more. Okay, hold. Let me see everybody. Okay, looking good. Okay, so before the chest towards the feet more, then you walk in your feet another step. Okay, Janice, very nice. Sunita, okay, let's walk the feet in. Keep push up. Okay, a little bit of challenge there. Okay, Emily, head off the ground. Okay, and everybody knee down, child's pose. Okay, go back. Okay, Emily, so Emily, you're watching one time, so this one, the dolphin. Okay, I show you from this angle so everybody can see. So when I come up, I don't want my head down here. I want to push the head as away from the ground as far as I can, and then I push my chest. So it's a two-way movement. Okay, one is I am pushing my head away from the mat. Then once my head is away from the mat, I'm going to push so my head come up. Then I want to push my head to my chest towards my feet. Then goes down. So you feel the shoulder is going to be lift up. So here activate. Then I want to push the chest back. Then my arms straighten. Then you're going to feel here is very strong on the shoulder. So you feel it, shoulder like burning. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, one last one. It's important to master this because this is a foundation for every inversion to come. So if you find this difficult, right, when you do inversions, it's very, very difficult one. But if you master this, you'll find that next day, whenever you go to class, go to do any kind of like pincha, handstand, all that, you find suddenly like, so easy already. Okay, let's do it one more time. So, and then every day, this is homework. Go and hold for 1 minute, then you become strong. Okay, elbow down. Then the hand, grab the opposite elbows, grab. Okay, close it in, make sure firm. Press the palm down so you don't hurt the shoulder. Tuck the feet in, knees off the ground, push the hip up, walk the feet in. Head off the mat, push the chest to the feet. Okay, On the third round, you should get it already. Can I, Emily, I show you again. Since you're watching the screen, I show you again. Elbow down. Hold the opposite elbows. Press the palm down. We tuck in the toes, lift the knees off, so like a downward dog. Then I push my head off the mat. I push my chest towards the feet. Then I walk the feet in. Then I push again. Push more. Push the chest. Walk in. So that's how we keep deepening it. Can move. Push the chest more. Walk the feet in. So very, very strong on the shoulders. Okay, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, everybody knee down. Stretch the hands out, child's pose. Good job, everybody. Okay, just nice. Then we got the last 5 minutes to try our baby tripod. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. So while you're resting, roll out to kneeling to stretch out your ankles. Roll the wrist if you need to. Stretch the wrist out. Now, the baby tripod, right, is like a combination of the 2 things that we just did. Remember, we were doing the chaturanga, so you need this strength, this 90 degrees. So first, I start all 4 positions. Then, okay, before we do that, let's do a little bit of practice first. Okay, so everybody, come to kneeling, or if this is painful, just come to a seated position so that our body is straight. Make sure the spine is straight. Next, you take your one hand, okay, looking forwards, look straight forwards, make sure everything's straight. Press the top of your hand, press the top of your head, okay, with your palm of your hand, hard. Now take the other hand, press on top. So if you're looking in front, where you are feeling the pressure, it should be on the crown of your head, the highest point of your head. Press down hard. Now, when we want to do any headstands, okay, or in this any headstands, the contact point of your head with the mat will be exactly where you're pressing now. Okay, keep pressing on it. So if you feel later the pressure is on the front, it means your neck is like that already. If the pressure is on the back, it means your head is like that already. Both positions, okay, now you can release. Okay, so both positions, you stop immediately, you reset. That means your neck crooked. When your neck crooked, you put weight on your neck, it's very, very dangerous, very easy to hurt. So always make sure before you go down, just to make sure you press the top, the highest point. You make sure when you adjust your head on the back, it's at the same point. You feel the pressure at the same point. If you feel in front, you feel at the back, you readjust accordingly. Don't put pressure anymore already. That means crooked already. Okay, let's try it together. Okay, so remember the point on your head, all 4 positions. Now, we angle our head down already. So you see my arm is 90 degree arm. So it's not here. It's not next to my ear. It is away. I should be able to see my hands. Then we angle top part of the head. Okay, now tuck in the toes. Remember the dolphin? Come up like dolphin. Okay, then the elbow, remember a chaturanga? Squeeze in. Walk the toes in, just like that. Don't take the feet off yet. Okay, walk the feet in as much as you can. Make sure palms to the ground. Hug the elbows in. Make sure the top of the head on the mat. Let's just hold here only. Keep holding. Let me see how you all go. Hey, you're still watching me. Okay, done. Okay, head down. Then adjust the hand. Once the head down, the hand not near the ear. The hand like the elbow 90 degree. Move up here. 90 degree angle. Knee off the ground. Walk in. Make sure you feel comfortable. Hold. Okay, knee down to the ground. And come back up. Okay. And now let's stretch the neck out first. Okay, come back up to kneeling position. Let's relax the neck first. So this is how you relax the neck. Just simple one. Just look straight forwards. Stretch the neck to the right hand side. Then the left shoulder, you keep pushing down so we get a nice gentle stretch. Sometimes when you use the hand to pull, it's too much weight. Okay, back to center. Other side, just to stretch it up. Then we keep this right shoulder pushed down. And back up. Now from here, tuck the chin in. And release. Okay, because what we don't want is, you also be careful, we don't want to grind our neck all around and round, right? You try not to do it so often. Why? Because our neck bone, one is like that. One is like that. So one allows you to turn. One allows you to swivel. So when you want to go round and round, you're taking the two bones and then you're grinding them. That's why sometimes you feel when you do circle, the neck bone don't feel very comfortable. Okay, as we age, the cartilage wears out. When you grind, there's a lot of pressure. So when you want to stretch your neck side to side, front and back, you try not to do like grinding things. Okay, now again, let's try it again. Okay, so now the option increase. So you can do the same thing as you practice. That's okay. Or if you want to take it one more level, you bring one knee up and you see how it goes. So you see all the, okay, I give you all the option now. Then you see what you want to do. First option, same thing, head down, adjust the hand. This is the most important. Squeeze the armpits in, lift the knee off, walk in, just hold here. Option 2, one knee to the elbow. Just place on top of the arm and then down, change leg and then down. Okay, option 3, one knee up here, one knee up here. Find the balance, press the toes together. Okay, so this is your 3 options. And then you choose it. Okay, so if you're just beginning, do the first one. Don't take the leg off yet. Just build the strength in the neck, because the neck is like every other muscle. We need to slowly build the strength. So don't push yourself beyond your limit. Okay, so for the next 5 minutes self-practice, you take as many breaks as you need. You can level up as you need. I will keep watching you and guiding you as you do. Okay, let's get to it. Can okay, come, Emily. I show you again. Okay, so position 1, position 1. So the rest of you just go at your own pace. So make sure the palms are firmly down. We place the head down first. Get the nice point at the top. Then the hand, make sure it's right here. We move it. You get a nice 90-degree angle. Squeeze the armpits in, tuck in the toes, knees off the ground, walk in. Okay, and then the hip push up to the sky so that the neck is well supported. So you can stay here for your practice, or if you want, carefully place one knee here. You can hold it here, it's fine. So if you find this is okay, then 2 knees here. Press the toes together. Okay, squeeze the elbows in, make sure everything firm. To come down, 1 foot, 2 feet, knee down, go to child's pose. Okay. Now you watch me already. Now it's my turn to see you. Okay, let's go. Shall we? Be careful. Adjust the head, top of the head, crown of the head onto the mat. Okay, then you just roll the body forward. Squeeze your elbows into the rib cage. Elbow squeeze in, and then lift the knees off the ground. Okay, so step, walk the feet in. The elbow too far apart, so you squeeze the elbows into the rib cage. Like squeeze your armpits in, so kalatai squeeze in. Good, walk the feet more, step. Keep walking the feet, elbows squeeze into each other more. Good, okay, Sha, looks good. Sha, you walk your feet forward more first. Okay, Janice looking good. So Janice, if you want to, you can just squeeze the thighs together to extend the legs up. Sunita, be careful, the neck looks a little rounded. So you try to walk the feet in more first. Okay, Neil, very nice. Now, Neil, when your feet are upright, touch your toes together so you got more balance. Because so Neil, when you come up, when your feet are apart, right, you will always feel it's very wobbly, because you cannot use the inner thighs. So once your feet are up, you press your toes together like this, press together, then you can engage the inner thighs. The moment you press together, you engage the inner thighs, you feel the whole abdominal very firm, then very easy to go up. Okay, when it's apart, you always feel like it's wobbly, and because you cannot use the inner thighs, that's why. Try again. Okay, so Emily, don't worry lah. You can always sit there. We can always look at each other at your own pace. Don't worry. Okay, so Siu Kim, good. Careful. Okay, press the feet together. Good. Okay, be careful. Squeeze the elbows in. Okay, step, walk in the feet as much as you can. Because with this one, you need, why we need to walk in the feet? We need to get our whole spine in line with the neck. If it's like bent like this, right? When you come out, it's always a lot of pressure. So you want to get the spine until it's like that. So we walk in. You see this is spine now. You walk in until as straight as you can. Then you feel very light. When you're like that, everything feels heavy one. Okay, so let's say your feet are very far away, like that. Then don't try to come up anymore. You just try to straighten as much as you can, as light as you can feel. Okay? If you're very far, then you just practice this. Over time, when you keep practicing, you find that everything will become more and more flexible. So this one cannot rush on. These kind of things, when your body is ready to do it, you'll be able to do it. Okay, if you feel you're struggling, that means the body not ready. That's what it means by mindfulness. That means mindfulness just means this: you know what your body is doing. Okay, you know what is going on. You can feel what is going on. You're not like, hey, where's my leg? Where's my feet? If you're wondering that, then don't do dangerous stuff. Okay, because always take care of the body. Especially now, that we don't want to go to any clinic, whatever. I want to stay at home only, they have to take very good care of yourself. Okay, and okay, everybody take a break. Okay, don't worry. Because this one, right, is one of those more complicated ones, especially for a lot of people when you're upside down, then all the anxiety come in. It's like suddenly upside down, it's like leg where, hand where. I say right hand, you also forget right hand where already. Because sometimes upside down is a scary experience for a lot of people. So then it just becomes a personal battle. So over the next few weeks, we will explore this so you'll be able to keep trying. Because it's one of those things, practice makes perfect. You keep trying like this week, wow, you're very panicked, don't know what's going on. Next week, you remember one thing from the class. Oh, the head make sure is like that. It doesn't say like that. Okay, so you remember this. Okay, then you remember one thing already, then you add in too long, maybe squeeze elbow, you remember two things. By the third time you do, head remember, elbow remember, then you remember the leg. Or then almost there already. Okay, so don't push yourself. Also, don't every week we will pick up something extra. Now let's stretch out everything first. We come to a simple cross-leg position. We sit upright, hands on the shins. First thing we do is we stretch the neck first because we're putting a lot of pressure on the neck. So we do a deeper neck stretch now. So look straight forwards, lean the head to the right hand side. So it's like you're trying to reach your ear down to the shoulder. Now from here, the left hand. So my right ear to the right shoulder, I use the opposite hand. The left hand reach down to the ground. You try to press into the ground. Then you feel deeper stretch already. Now from here, we turn the head and look to the ground 45 degrees. So my head is here. I turn and look down 45 degrees. So I have a very nice stretch from the ear all the way to the shoulders. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now inhale back up to the center. We change other side. Left hand on the left knee. Now we tilt the head first. Tilt the head stretch out first. Then level 2. Right hand press down. Then you feel the stretch increase. Now we turn the head and look down 45 degrees. So when we stretch also, we cannot do everything at one time. We do it step by step. Then you feel everything is more comfortable. Okay, 1 more breath. Now inhale, lift the head back up, bring the hand back to the knee. So you're sitting upright. And now let's stretch the back of the neck. We just tuck the chin into the chest. Chin into the chest. And then you feel the stretch at the back of the neck, lengthen the spine. We take 2 deep breaths here. 1 more breath. Okay, now come back to center. Now what do we want to do? We want to stretch out our shoulders. Next is we use a lot of shoulders. So the right arm across the body, hold the elbow, pull the arm across the body. Okay, stretch out all the parts that we just used. So remember, the shoulder don't hunch like that. Relax the shoulder blade down. Okay, then pull across the body. Then you can feel the stretch to the shoulder. Okay, 1 more breath. Now release, other side. Stretch the arm across. Remember, shoulder blade relax. Then we pull the arm across. Okay, good job. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And then we release. Now finally we twist because our body is being very stiff. So we want to loosen up our spine. So it's just an easy one. Stretch the hands up. Then we're going to turn to the left hand side. As we exhale from the belly here, we turn. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand behind the back. Now use the breath. Inhale. Straighten out the spine. Straighten out the spine first. Then as you exhale, use the hand help you twist. Again, Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, use your right hand to help you twist more. Then you feel, okay, very nice. Your free thigh twist coming. Okay, one more breath. Inhale, turn the head first, loosen out the neck, then loosen out the body. Then the other side, stretch the hands up. As you exhale, twist. Then left hand on the right knee, right hand behind the back. Now use the breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine upwards. Exhale, use your left hand help you twist. One more. Inhale, straighten out the spine. Exhale, left hand help you twist. One more breath. Now inhale, turn the head, look back to the front. Release the body, then we do one final stretch. The one that we did in the start, stretch the two hands up, and then we stretch forwards. Exhale, stretch forwards, all the way, palms on the ground. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. So we're just straightening out and lengthening out the space in our spine one final time, so that at the end of our practice, we feel nice and relaxed. And then inhale, come back up to center. We sit in a simple cross-sit, the two palms on the knees, spine lengthen, shoulders relax, eyes closed gently, and let's spend a minute to just relax our breath out. So I didn't go to Savasana because some of you may want to take a longer one. So after this class, if you feel very tired, take a 5 to 10 minute Savasana on your own so that you don't feel rushed. So I leave you to do as long a Savasana as you need. Okay, now we add in the breathing to re-energize our body. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing on your own. Now, as you inhale, just feel the breath flowing all the way to your fingers and toes, re-energizing your body. And as you gently exhale, just feel the joints, the shoulders all fully relaxed. Your mind is calming down. The breathing is slowing down. Again, inhale. Just feel all the energy restoring to the body. And as you exhale, all the tiredness, all the stress is just flowing out. And let's bring our hands to our heart. Namaste, everyone, and thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you had some fun and upside down seeing the world from a different perspective. So don't worry, we'll be exploring this posture in the weeks to come. So we will, what I generally like to do is actually when you learn one thing, then we carry on for at least 2 or 3 weeks so that you have a chance to like really master it. Because if we do one position, then the next time we do is like 2 months time, then you tend to forget everything, and then you feel that you have to start from square one. So next 2 weeks we will do this again. We will do a little quicker so that you can get to this a little quicker, and then we add in new stuff. Okay, so we will add in a new variation and also keep practicing this so you have a chance to really master this. And now any questions, any Q&A before you go? And let's take a picture before we go. Come. Since everybody is here, everybody look very happy in the morning now. Let's take one quick picture before we go. Okay, I'll come to camera. Okay, already. Okay, everybody already. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I got it. So I'll post it up in the group. So again, thank you. I'm Adrian, and thank you for joining me this morning. So again, for the MCO, now FMCO, we have a lot of classes through the rest of the day. So have fun with the rest of the classes. And my next class with you will be this Thursday, 6 p.m. So for Pilates. So I'll see you again. And Friday, we still have our Sun, Moon, Earth flow. Okay, take care and bye-bye.
Thank you, Adrian. Bye.
Take care, bye-bye.
Thank you, Adrian.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.